That right there really caught my eye. That looks like a brand new dark horse, but why would it be here already? That is. So we have a 2014 Bentley Continental GT. Oh my God, listen to that engine. Wow, unbelievable.
$9,092. The best thing I got going. $9,092.
All right, we have one down. So I'm really excited today because this is one of the dealer auctions that I started my entire dealership with, and it's one of the largest auctions in the country. This is the Manheim ACOE auction in Orlando, Florida. And today I'm going to take you guys inside with me, not just to see what's here, but I'm kind of under a little bit of stress. In 1 month, actually 3 weeks from today, is the Mecum auction up the road. So I kind of took a chance and reserved 5 numbers before I even had 5 cars. And I flew down to Florida today to try to buy some cars. So today you're coming alongside me into the auction to see what we come up with. I don't know if I'm going to buy something. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything at all, but kind of getting a little bit of stressed about it. And you guys are going to see what we buy, and that's what's fun about it. I don't know what I'm getting. You don't know what I'm getting. At the end of this video, we find out together. So without further ado, let's go inside the auction and see what we end up with. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's get going. So to get in here, you have to have a dealer's license. To get a dealer's license, you have to have a car dealership of some sorts anywhere in the country. And with the dealer's license, I can fly anywhere in all 50 states, walk into the auction with what most people think is a license. But it's not like a driver's license, like an actual card. I have an app on my phone with a profile, and they call it a million number, a 1 million number. And I can walk anywhere in the country and give them my 1 million number, and all of my dealership information, all of my license information uploads automatically, and they print out a bidder badge for me. So it's not a physical card, it's actually just a screenshot that I show them on my phone of the picture of me, and then we can walk right into the auction like I did. And without that picture, you can't come in, which is kind of neat. That's why I do these videos, so you get to see what it's like behind the scenes. And today, like, I'm already seeing a bunch of C8 Corvettes. There's a Dodge Challenger over there. There's a lot of really neat cars and literally thousands of cars here. So I think I just heard a 392 Wrangler. And if you look over there, there's a 6x6 Gladiator, which is pretty cool. So I guess we should just start looking at that. So like I said, there's the Dodge Challenger right there, wide body, couple Wranglers, couple Mustangs, but that right there really caught my eye. This will be over $100,000, but it was worth a look. So this is all a wrap, this diamond plate, and it is completely modified. I bet it's over $100,000, so we'll look at it later on today. Gladiator was completely custom done, and I thought it was a wrap, but I don't see the edges. I mean, it's even done on the inside door panels. I don't see how this could be a wrap, but they redid the upholstery, they did the airbag on the steering wheel. I can't even imagine how much somebody invested into a car like this and lost, because now it's at the auction and gonna sell for a fraction of the price. So obviously it's a wrap, because when I look here, I can see the edges of the wrap. But when I look at the doors, I don't see where the edge was unless everything came off. I mean, all the way down to the weather stripping. It's wrapped, yeah, okay, so it's wrapped inside the weather stripping. Somebody spent a ridiculous amount of money on this Jeep. Now, what people don't realize is all the money you spend on a Gladiator like this, these frames have to be stretched. So oftentimes the frame cracks from the stress. I don't know where it would crack, but it's common. So you're spending $150,000 on a Wrangler, and then the frame cracks on you when you go off-roading. Check this out over here. So the Z06s are starting to come down in price a little bit. Also, so are the C8s. This is a C7 Z06. It's a 2019, and if I go over here, it'll actually tell me the miles. So we're at 34,000 miles, which is kind of high for a car like this, and we're at a 600 horsepower car that's most likely around $60,000. They lock the doors so people like myself can't hop in and out of them, unfortunately. But that is a car, if I bought something like that, I'd end up taking home and wouldn't want to sell it. So let's move on. I want more budget-friendly vehicles like 10 to 15,000, not 60,000. So when I get to the auction, they have these stations like this, and I just scan like I said, my app, and it prints out a bidder badge for me. So I have my bidder badge, we're ready to go. And fingers crossed that we end up with something, so this isn't a wasted trip. And this right here is one of my favorite auctions because it is so gigantic here. So what's exciting about this auction is it's so large, and there's everything from $2,000 cars to $200,000 cars. And I'm twisting it up a little bit today, which is why I'm most excited. So what you're seeing right now is not me holding a camera like this, and hopefully my audio is a little bit better because you asked and I listened. So when I'm in the auction, you're not gonna hear all the background noise. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me talking while I'm bidding on cars instead of just the auctioneer and all the background noise and the yelling and nonsense. So tell me if you like it, tell me if it's better, and I'll try to continue doing it this way, although it's a lot more work for me. So I can see way over there, that looks like already. Is it a dark horse? That is a Mustang GT, but it's not just any Mustang GT. So let's see what it is over there. And I can even see an AMG over in the 8 lane. What is this? That looks like a brand new dark horse, but why would it be here already? That is. I know nothing about these cars, but check that out. Our first real life dark horse. 2024 with 6 miles on it. So it's here because they're going to fetch a premium, and we want to see what this is going to sell for. Let's go inside and check this out. So I haven't seen these in real life yet, and what's really neat is to see your triple sequential taillights still, but they're concave, far more than any other Mustang that I've ever seen. I love the dark horse emblems here, and if we go onto the inside, the Recaro interior is incredible with that gigantic dash. Wow, I've never seen this before. And if you come over here, so you have a full Brembo brake setup, but I'm most impressed with this dash right here, the fully digital dash. Blue stitch steering wheel, blue stitch Recaro leather interior. I have no idea what this car is going to go for, and I'm excited to see it with you. Starting at $65,000, and no bid, there's no one in the lane. That seems like it's really worth it. 70 grand. Oh my God, it sounds amazing. 65.8 with actual bids. There's money on it right now. 6,000. So the original MSRP on that car was 57.8, and it just high bid was 68 on it. And really, it's only a 500 horsepower car, which is a lot, but I would have expected a lot more out of that. So we have a 2014 Bentley Continental GT, a 2015 Corvette Stingray. That's more up my alley for what I'm looking for today. And even the GT500 would work. So this kind of stuff is what I'm here for. This is an 03 Corvette with 54,000 miles, convertible. And if I scan the VIN, it tells me it's worth around $15,000. And this is the idea of what I'm going for the Mecum auction, stuff like this. It's already so much money.
18.2. Bravo's on. 18.2, Bravo. 18.2.
No.
18.2. You know what you get? Are you 18?
No.
That's all the shot we got. 18 grand. 18 last and then 17. There you go. You try to
Thank
get the post for money. So we got 14 to last and then last and then 14. Take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, but it needs 20 grand.
Thank you anyway.
I got 14, Bob. You got 18 now.
No, that's all right. Thanks, though.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. So 14 is a real number. They want 18. I can't go that high because there's just no money to be made on it. But the auctioneers knew who I was, which is kind of neat. This one's confusing because I don't know what year it is. So we have like 05 to 08, 09 taillights, fully flush blended flares. So like the body kit is fully flush and blended. All the body work is done. Bumper is the only part that is not directly connected to the car, but even the Ford logo is completely embossed into the trunk or the deck lid and going inside. So we have are those Torque Thrust or Krager SS? Those aren't Krager SS's, but if you come into the inside, completely one-off custom interior, which I'm not a giant fan of, but it's wrapped in like a newer style upholstery, which is really, really neat. The thing that I'm not too enthusiastic about is the automatic transmission made to look like a manual transmission. And what is this? Oh, that's what I thought it was. Wow, that's really neat. So if I pull the door handle here, the door opens here and shuts really, really well. And I'm assuming that's a 302 small block. So it's a 65 Mustang. It would probably be a 289 in this car, but who knows if this was changed out or not. And with the aftermarket Ram Air, is there a hole in the hood? So yeah, if we go right here, there's a cutout in the hood scoop right here that's forced air induction, not forced, but air induction into the air filter here, which is kind of neat. And I like that the air filter is custom painted to match the car. We have a 2009 Chevy Corvette with 41,000 miles. This is something I'd be interested in. It's about 20 grand, which is ridiculous for that car. I'm pretty sure from afar, I spotted a Z06 behind this Ram, a brand new C8 Z06, yes, with the high wing spoiler. Oh my God, listen to that engine. Whoa. Let's get him to put it in park and rev that thing. Hey, would you mind putting it in park and just giving it a little bit of gas for me? Wow, unbelievable. Oh, I want to buy this Porsche. The SL 500 is probably more realistic for today's purchases. I wonder if the top... if the top works on this?
Appreciate it.
It does, thanks.
Here comes the head from this point.
Does the radio work? Nice, thank you very much.
11. He wants 15 grand. 11.
I'll start at 9.
9 grand 92. The best thing I got going. 9 grand 92, 94, 96 on that. 96 on that. 96. And that don't hurt you want it now. 98. 10 down. 10 down on that. 10 down. 10. I'm going to go to 10 down. 10. I'm going to go to 15. I'm going to go to 10 down. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go to 15. 10 last call. I'm going to go 10. Here's your money. 9,800. How much? 11.3.
Thank you. I'll 10 even, but that's kind of where I'm at.
Sell them for how much? 10,000? 10,000 sold by 1932. Wow.
Thank you.
10,000.
All right, we have one down.
Worth of money.
Two more to go. I'm actually curious. The Z06 is at $133,000, and the 3LZ climbing at $135,000. That's actually a great price for that car. All right, so we have one down. Let's see what else we can buy. So I've been hunting for a Porsche wagon. I actually want to take on EV wagon, but a Panamera wagon would suffice. I have to sell my Audi before I can buy it, though. I'm a sucker for a wagon, and that one is calling my name. They want $53,000, and it's more of like a $45,000 car, so no luck. So I did just buy an SL 500, but this is an SL 50. So although it looks like the SL 500 I just bought, this is a way better car. 76,000 miles though, so it's more than double the miles. And I don't know if the top works, and there were some lights on in the dash. Same seller as before, 12.4, and they have money on it. Supercharged V8 with 12 grand. Damn, that was a good deal. I should have bought it. I'm gonna regret that all day. This right here is an 04 Ford Excursion, and they're wildly popular where I'm from because they're gigantic. It'll tow a camper, it'll tow a boat. They're on a 2500 platform. That has the V10. And where I'm from, the manifolds rust out. They're really expensive to replace. The Power Stroke is the really desirable one. Now, the cool thing about this is we're in Florida. There is no rust. These don't even exist where I live because they're just mostly in the junkyard. The frames rot, the rockers rot, the manifolds break, and they're not worth anything. So to see one where the chrome is still chrome and the paint is still glossy is really kind of a gem. And a lot of people walk right past this not knowing what it is or how special they are, and they're highly desirable where I'm from. And I'm in Florida, so I have to consider, like, I hope it's four-wheel drive. It should be, but I don't want to make the mistake of buying two-wheel drive trucks and then having to ship them up in New Hampshire and having them be worthless. This is a four-wheel drive truck. Let's just go see what it's worth just for the fun of it. From here, in between that Lexus and Volkswagen, I saw a green hint of what could be a Dodge Viper. And yes, it is a Dodge Viper, like an 05-ish. Let's go check that out. Here we go. Yep, that's probably like an 06-ish Viper. A 2010 SRT10. I love that green. Look at that. Wow, that's incredible. And this is the same seller that I bought the Mercedes from. We have a Grand Sport Corvette over there, we have a Maserati there, I have an Excursion here, and I have the Viper over there, so a little bit of running around to do. They want 15 grand for this Excursion, that's just astronomical for a V10, maybe it was a Power Stroke. All right, here we go. Now this is going to be closer to 50, so it's out of our price range, but I am curious to see what it sells for. They're at $85,000 for that Viper. I didn't realize it was worth that much money. This is fascinating to me. 2007 Excursion, stretch Excursion limo with 100,000 miles in flat black, which is strange. It's like opposite of luxurious. All right, here we go. This is the one I've been waiting for. I don't even know what this car is worth, but I've wanted it all day. It went from 50,000 to 40 grand. They're at 30,000 now. This might be the roughest 2019 Corvette I've ever seen. We have paint damage here and cracks in the rear bumper. The exhaust is missing, and like that's taped. Like this is tape on there. Taillights are also taped. Aftermarket wheels, and then this atrocious front bumper that the paint is already chipping off of. And it has a clean title, although it looks like otherwise. Oh, and don't forget that the exhaust is completely missing, so it's wide open. Well, the auction is over, and I only bought one car today, and I don't know, I have one more day to get two more cars. I think I can pull it off tomorrow. I'm gonna go check and see this Mercedes that I have no idea about, that I didn't look at. So you're gonna go learn about that car with me. Well, the auction is over, and to be quite honest with you, I only bought one car. So tomorrow is my last day in Orlando. I have to buy two more cars tomorrow, which I think I can do. And for now, I just bought this Mercedes. So that's it right there. It's a 2005 with 2003 with 39,000 miles. A little bit of wear here from the rubber and the sun. To be quite honest with you, I don't know anything about this car. I didn't look at it before because there were so many cars here. The leather's a little worn. This is broken, so we'll fix that, put that in place. That's broken. And chip card, do not forget, what's that mean? It has the push to start. Oh, they take the keys. The buttons are worn up here as well. So for 39,000 miles, this thing's in pretty rough shape. Look at the cracking here. I'm surprised to see it. Like, I was expecting at 39,000, I'm getting a mint car. I don't know what the, oh yeah, here are the keys right here. Okay. So old-fashioned push to start. You still have to put your keys in. It seems a little redundant. So I have to put my keys in here, turn it on, and then, why do I need push to start if the key does it? That doesn't make any sense. All right, does the top work? I asked him if it works, and he said it did. It works, but slowly. There we go. Nice. Oh, look at these little jump seats. Are those jump seats? No, they're not. They're storage. Well, this is cool. I kind of want to keep it for myself. A 39,000 mile Mercedes, and I paid $10,400. That is, I couldn't buy a Corvette with 39,000 miles for that price. And it has a power top that works. So I think, I mean, there's some roughness to it, and I don't really have the time to clean it. It's going straight to Mecum from here. I'm gonna store it here for a week and then send it over to Mecum. Oh geez, it's not closing. Shoot, I knew better than opening the top. It is slow going. It almost seems like it's out of hydraulic fluid or low on hydraulic fluid, which the pumps, the pistons kind of leak. I can see it in my mirror, not going up and stuck. There we go. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I'll have to get some hydraulic fluid. The seller told me it worked, and it doesn't, so look what I have to do now. Jeez, we have to help it along. Freaking awful. Now the trunk isn't closing either. Push it a little bit at a time. Push it down, and then push the button. For frig's sake, come on, man. I asked the guy if it worked. Oh yeah, top works. 39,000 miles. This is why I don't buy this car. Damn it. Guess I'm not gonna be driving around Orlando in a convertible. Well, the day is over and I'm back at my hotel, and this is the ending to this video. So all day, I wanted to buy like 3 cars for $15,000 each. I got one car for around $10,500, which is the Mercedes, which to me personally I think is a great price. Now normally those are the cars I would buy even in that condition, and it's a little rough. Not a little, it's more than a little rough for 39,000 miles. And I would normally bring them back to my shop, fix the top, clean the leather, fix the dash, go through the entire car and make it mint. In this case, I can't bring it back to my shop. I can't do anything to this car. I have to just ship it right from one auction to the next. So I'm curious to see if we're gonna make any money on this car at all. I don't know. Only time will tell, and you're gonna find out with me at the Mecum auction, which is coming up in a few videos. And if you'd like to follow along in the story, tomorrow I'm going to Manheim, Central Florida, and I'm gonna try to buy a few cars there. I have to buy 2 more. So I have 1 more opportunity to buy 2 cars tomorrow, and I'm gonna leave them there, and then I'll have those shipped over. So that's the next video. So if you wanna see the next video, you can get alerts by hitting the bell down below and subscribing. And then as a favor to me, because it's free, if you hit the thumbs up, it helps our videos boost. So you can help boost our videos by hitting the thumbs up. So a subscribe, a thumbs up, and the bell gets you notifications. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Adios. All right, here we go. 2014 Black Edition GTR. That's gonna be 50 grand though, maybe more. 50 grand. That's worth it.